no! How did you get in here? Hey! You're a furious zombie! What is up, my pups, and welcome back to another episode of Destiny Islands. In this episode, I've got a few things planned, some things already kind of set up, so I wouldn't be wasting a lot of time on camera. Trying to get better about that, because I know how much you guys don't like to watch me just flounder around. Or maybe you did, and that was the funny part. Alright, so, the first thing I wanted to do, you see all this XP? I've got 37 levels of XP, okay? We're gonna make sure we don't lose that. So, I already made these iron bars, and how you do that is you just, if I can get my brain on right here. There we go. Just that. That makes these. And then all of those creates the, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, anyway. So if you take these two iron like this, you get weighted pressure plates. And you need 2 of these to make the drum. Okay, now like I said, if you just fill in every space with those, you get the XP drain. And the drum is just a cauldron, 2 pressure plates, and was it these? Yeah. 2 pressure plates, a cauldron, and 6 ingots makes the drum. And I just want to press that down right there. And shift to place that on top, and then stand. And it should drain. There we go. A little bit of lag. I was about to say. So yeah. For this episode, I've got a few things. As you can see, I got rid of the absolute obnoxious nightmare that was all those chests. Now it's all diamond compartments. That was fast. And I've got each compartment sorted so far. I've got Minecraft food as a tab. I've got Natura food as a tab, which consists entirely of berries at the moment. Biomes Aplenty, that's got all sorts of Biomes Aplenty stuff. Some Pam's Harvest Craft. Agricraft stuff that I'm working on. This one's got all my bees. And some forestry stuff. I got the bees separate from forestry. Trees, just cause. This is like my building block. Wood related. Which means it's got, you know, all the wood. Anything built out of wood. And the saplings and carpenter stuff. And then this is just a bunch of building blocks. And the like. Which was, you know, just me trying to organize in the best way possible. And then I've got a Thaumcraft tab. And then I've got a Botania tab. And these are all Botania mushrooms. I don't think they have a use, but I plan on decorating with them. Then I have a Witchery tab. And a Mistcraft tab, which currently only has 1 page in it. Which I guess, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to get into Mistcraft, but I have it. Let's see. Oh yeah. I was also going to make this little guy right here again. As well as something else. I don't know how well this is going to work. I hope it works. If it doesn't, we'll find a different use for it. This is a slightly larger chest, which was made with a chest and then sticks around it. And I'm going to use this one and this one for a mob grinder, which I talked to you guys about last episode because I got all these iron spikes. I plan on using them. Well, at least 9 of them. I kind of got a lot more than I could ever need that many of, but yeah. And of course we got this little guy. Now, if you guys remember, last episode I asked if you guys would give me a name for him. And the name that was suggested to me by Scotty Smith, and that was Munchie! Hello, little Munchie. You're so adorable. That's like the perfect name for him, I think. I can't give him a name yet. Actually, I'm not entirely certain if you can name your luggage. I'm sure there's gotta be a way to. But if you shift and right click, you pick him up. So I don't know how you would name him. Anyway, The reason why it's holding cobblestone is because right now my cobblestone barrel is full, which is the next thing that we're going to go over. I got set up out here, and my my ender lily seeds are doing quite well. Okay, that will be in a minute. Now let's just go ahead and make it. Okay, so I was gonna make this trash can because, you know, you can't do something like this and hope to wait till that despawns if you've got your own little munchie, because then he'll just eat it and you'll never get rid of it. So I decided I needed to make a trash can to just throw stuff in. That requires just a chest, 5 cobblestone, and 3 stone to make a trash can. And what this trash can does, I'll just set it down right here for now, is it just lets you just throw away stuff. And be careful not to throw away something you don't mean to throw away, because if you put it in there, it's gone for good. You can't get it back. Now you can set up like a chest and then a hopper and have the hopper turned on or off by a, if I can use my brain for a moment here, you could just throw it in a hopper and then have a lever set up to turn it on and off, like redstone signals turn hoppers on and off so they can't drop anything. And then you could check in the hopper to see what you threw in there before you flush it. Flush it. Okay, next is the better barrel structural upgrade. Just realized I had been recording without having my timer going, so I'm just gonna assume that first part was 5 minutes. The better barrel structural upgrade is just 4 fences and 4 planks like this to create the upgrade. Now what this does is you use it on a better barrel, which is the Java barrel, and it gives it a slot, like an extra slot. And what you put in that slot is a storage upgrade, which for this is you use a better barrel and 2 pistons to make 1 storage upgrade. Now it says slots used right there, used 1. This one provides 1. So all I have to do now is go in here. Dr. Treyaris, what are you doing, buddy? Man, you guys never come outside. What's happening? Fred, what are you looking at? Okay, then. Do they not like me? They come out and they're hopping around in joy, and then I come by and they're like, nope, we want none of you. Alright, anyway. So to apply this, is it like shift and right click? Yeah, that applies the upgrade. See, it changes color slightly, and there's now this up in the corner that shows there's a slot available for an upgrade. So, if I shift and right click again, I use that upgrade, and now it should stay a slightly different color. Yeah, you can see right there, 4,096 of 8,192. It just added another 64 stack slots. So, I can do this now. Ta-da! So awesome. Alright. That's that out of the way. The next thing I wanted to work on would be the snarling generator here. Actually, no. We're going to set up the coke oven first. Now, what I want to set up this coke oven for is I want to be able to make wooden rail beds. And I need to make those in order to make tracks, but in order to make wooden rail beds, I need to make these, and these guys require creosote oil and half slabs. And you can only get creosote oil, as far as I know, other than from like loot chests and stuff, from a coke oven. It requires exactly 26 coke oven blocks. So I went ahead and set up that recipe, which was, you know, the sand and the bricks. You need 104 bricks and 130 sand. The bricks go right here, and the sand goes in these spots, the corners and the middle. Okay, and I decided I was just going to put the oven right here, just because it's an available space. And all it is, it's a 3x3, and you fill in every slot but the middle, and you'll know when the oven is a complete structure when the middle block on all sides turns into like a control panel, kind of like for the smeltery. See? So, now I can access it, And I should be able to just place these in here. Right? Yeah. Now this takes a long time. So I suggest if you're gonna cook anything, just cook blocks of coal. Don't cook wood or just coal individually, because it takes a long time to cook down one. But then you get the byproduct of creosote oil, which I think is what goes right here. This is going to be blocks of coal coke, I think, when this is done. And coal coke actually cooks for longer than, like, the coal itself would. I wish there was a way to speed this up. See? Look at that. One little notch for that amount of time waiting. That's how long it takes. So we're just going to leave this be. This, I believe, is where you put, like, bottles or buckets and stuff if you want to extract the creosote oil, which we will need to do later. It's so pretty. I like that color, that tone. I don't know why. Maybe because it reminds me of caramel. I love caramel. Do you pronounce it caramel or do you pronounce it caramel? I mean, I've heard people pronounce it all kinds of ways. And over here, I've got me some essence berry bushes. Which is, you know, part of the reason why I wound up with so many levels. I got these because I went on like a massive mining mission. Eventually, I hope to have every one of these berry bushes to 10, 10, 10. 10, 10? Yeah, 3 10s. But, you know, that won't be for a little while. No, no, no. How did you get in here? Hey. You're a furious zombie. Oh, I bet that's this node's fault. There's a node right here that has been slowly changing this biome. I know because I started getting X's. This is a mushroom biome. I shouldn't have X's when I have my light level, the F7 thing. It'll show X's where mobs can spawn. And it started showing them there, and I didn't know why, and I think it's because of this little guy right here. I think he might be a sinister node, but I don't want to get rid of him just yet. So this guy's a furious zombie. Which means he's gonna grow larger as I hit him. This is gonna take a while. Come on, die. Die! Munchie's so adorable. Okay. That's out of the way. That's for later. Now this guy. The rolling machine. What we need it for is to create these standard rails. Because standard rails can only be made in a rolling machine shaped with 6 iron ingots to make 8 of them. Now, the rolling machine, if you look at it, requires RF to function. So, therefore, we need a way to produce RF, which is what this guy is for. A snarling generator, which is an Ender IO generator, burns solid fuels to generate power, can be upgraded to increase output and efficiency with capacitors. And all that is 5 stone bricks, a furnace, these basic gears, and a piston. To make the basic gears, the rest of this is pretty simple. This is just 4 stone in a square, makes 4 of these, and then a furnace is just cobble all around except in the middle, and then the piston's a basic Minecraft recipe anyway. And this right here, the basic gear, all it is 4 cobblestone and 4 sticks. And then you have a basic gear. Na-na! Alright. Now, if I've got this thought out properly, let's just put them out here. Okay. Now. Okay, it can hold up to 100,000 RF. Does this? Active without signal. Configure. Alright, so then I can turn it and choose this to be an output. No, not pull, push. Alright, so it should... Okay, so it should, with that, push energy out of it, I believe. So we shall see. It's funny that it shows the Ender Lily seed next to it. Now, all you do is give it something to feed off of. And it should produce RF that will go... Yep, I think it's going directly in here. It is! Yay! Okay, now we need to go ahead and start producing a bunch of these. I don't know. I think I counted that I needed like 81, but I don't know the precise numbers of how many of these I would need for that. So I'm just gonna produce a bunch of them, simply because. Oh, there we go. Right now, this probably will not need that much actually, because it's producing a lot of RF. No, I might need a little more than that. Because it is just wood. Hold on. Here's an idea. Burn time 300. Burn time 300. Alright. Forget that. You're gonna burn planks instead. Planks. Here we are. Alrighty. We're on a roll now. Now we should be starting to get creosote oil. No, not quite. Ugh. It takes a lot longer for a block of coal than it does one coal, but I think it's like a ratio thing. I think you get the same amount of burn time requirement to burn just 9 individual coal as opposed to a block of coal. I mean, it's probably the same amount of time. It's just you only wait for it to go through once if you have a block instead of the multiple bits and bobs. Should we create some sort of a... You aren't using it as fast as you're getting it. What's happening? Oh, it'll hold it in there. I want you to make it. Make it! Make it! Well, I guess that's okay. So you're gonna start filling up. Generates 3000 RF at 20 RF a tick. Okay. We don't need near as many of you as we have in there. Then. I think when it gets full, though, I don't know, we'll see. When it gets full, it should just stop burning them because it's full of RF. It doesn't have any more. Can you hurry up? You're the only thing stalling me at the moment. Alright, well, while we wait, since it's now daytime, we can head out this way. Because I have this and this and these to start working on. Munchie, why aren't you following me, buddy? Munchie, there you go. You can have that. And that, and that, and that, and all of these, because I don't feel like holding on to them now. I thought I would need a lot, but I don't. Okay, and you can hold the sticks. And the wood. I shall keep these. You can hold these. It's so cool to just throw stuff out of your inventory when you don't need it, and he'll just... Alrighty, it is now daytime. So, I shall go out here and show you my mob grinder! Actually, Munchie! Where you at? There he is. I need this. Because I need a way to actually get up there. Okay, so all I did was I created this little area, which has a 3x3 hole to accommodate spiders. It is 4 tall because I'm going to have the conveyor belts sitting on the bottom right here, which will make it 3 tall so it can spawn endermen. What I'm using is the extra utilities conveyor belts, which can spawn enemies on them. I don't think any of the other conveyor belts that come in this mod pack allow mobs to spawn on them. So, I did some research and I think that, yeah, extra utilities is probably the only one that does that. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, just one at a time. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Is that as far down as it goes? Yep. Now I'm using glass covers just because they're cheaper than trying to use a crap ton of stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some like this because I think I want a door here so that I can get in case anything goes wrong. But this way, it looks neater and cleaner, and you use less resources. That's the best part. I don't have to make a ton of glass in order to do this, which is lovely. Oops, don't throw your thing. No, it's mine. You see Munchie come over here and try to grab that when I wasn't looking. Alright, Munchie, get out of the way. So far, so good. Alright, now right here is, I think, where I want to place the chest that does the collecting. I believe I should be able to just put the vacuum hopper right here. It doesn't say anything about exactly how far it reaches, but I'm pretty sure it reaches 4 blocks. Which would mean if I were to place it right here, it would block up that space so nothing can get out. And then if I, say, threw something in this corner, yeah. Now this right here is going down, because these are where the spikes are going to sit. And you probably picked up most of that, didn't you? Yep. At least we know it works. Alright, so then let's see if we can... Okay. So this is a slightly larger chest, which takes up 1 space, but I think has a little bit more than a single? I don't know. Y'all have to figure that out. So if I place dirt in there, and then I press 0 if you want to get rid of any eye because it's in your way. So that side? Yeah, it works. Coolio. Alright. And now all we have to do is continue putting glass down. I'll just put a decorative block right there. Just cause. Alright. So this is pretty much all set up. I just gotta go in there and place the conveyor belts and break the torches and then place the spikes down here, and then this should be ready to go. But the conveyor belts come later. Alright. Now, actually I just realized that stuff's not running if I'm not over there, is it? Oh well. We're gonna come over here and do this anyway. And I'll just cut out whatever time is spent that, you know, doesn't contribute to actually getting stuff done. So as I was coming through here, I was wandering around, and I was lighting this area up so that mobs can't spawn here, and look at that! King Slime! And that's when I came to the realization that this is the X's I was talking about with F7 if you've never seen them before. This is when I came to the realization... Well, he came out of nowhere. You guys might have seen him, but I did not see him at all. Hey, Munchie. I don't know if you disappear when it comes to lava, if you fall in it, but I'm not gonna take any chances. Alright, so I think he's on this side. And... Yep. He's on this side in water. Now... if he chases me, is he gonna be able to get out of the water? I don't know. Let's just try to hit him a couple times. Uh-oh, lag. Oh, bad time to lag. Why? Die. Die. Die, King Slime. Die. Die, King. Die, 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 die. You can't get close enough to me. Yes! Yes! Haha! I know this might be a super cheaty way to kill him, but... meh. Did you drop anything cool? Look at all the little baby slimes. Baby slime, baby slime, baby slime everywhere. Yay! I think I actually got a King Slime tool. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. There's so many of you, jeez. I'm drowning. Ash! There we go. Alright, now we get to see what we got. Let's get out of here so we don't drown. What do we get? Ooh! Ooh, a king slime cutlass. Cool. Interesting. Never gotten that drop from him before. I didn't bring any food with me, I just realized. Eh. Let me out. Hey, would you look at there? Berries. Is there another king slime in the area? You're kidding, right? Epic shader grab bag? What is that? Did I get that from the slime? How did I not see that? I have a yellow heart. Yay, yellow heart. But what is that? I don't even have the slightest idea what that is. Okay. You freak me out. I don't know what you are. You know what? You're going in here. Oh yeah, these things I wanted to throw in the trash can, so I might as well do that. While it's on my mind. Because I went and I raided a couple of villages and I found books and I didn't know if I had them or not, so I brought them back with me. And it turns out I had them, so yeah. Get out of my inventory. I don't trust you. Trash, 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 trash. Throw those away too, just cause. Alright. There we go. Inventory looks a little nicer. Chunk you back down. Actually forgot I had pork chops on me. Well, anyway, that's wooden ties there. Okay. So you can just use buckets if you want to, which is good. Buckets or a bottle. I had a bottle at one point in time, I think. And no. Yeah, let me just go ahead and make these, which is just with those ties, and I just showed you how to make the ties. And then you just put these in the middle, and then ta-da! Rails. Now I got a lot of rails. I don't know if that's too many. I might actually have way more of these things than I actually needed. I don't know. And then you can just type in belt, and then it's the actual block item. Okay? And this requires iron and redstone. Hit. Boop. That makes... How many does that make? I know I need 81. So let's just go up. Okay, 64. 64 plus 8 is 72. And another one makes 80. And we'll need one more. And we can find another use for those. Alright, so we actually didn't need to make any more. Alright, so I came out here and I set my spawn point to this little bed here. And I have 3 chance cubes that you guys gave me from your likes on the last episode. And also I got 2 chance cubes and these icosahedrons because I went to a village and I happened to find them. So I decided I might as well open them since they're, you know, in a chest and I can bring them back. So I don't open them off camera. Alrighty. And go. One of every tree again. Okay. Go. Witch! Witch! No! You must die. Ha! You didn't even get to hit me. Well, what'd that give me? Oh. Well. No! No! Okay. Aren't those supposed to explode? Or something? It was like following me for a minute. I can't shoot it with an arrow. Just open them down here then. Oh, great. Yeah, go explode that. Stay up there. Jesus! That poor cat. Did you hear that? Gone awful. Yeah. I'm sorry, cat. I don't know if there's a way you can stop that explosion from happening and save the cat. But if there is, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to save the kitty. Then I can have a cat. Please don't be anything bad. Got some snow out of it. Oh, not you again. Let's open this one over here. That's just my rotten luck, huh? Something good? Please? You're something invisible, aren't you? Oh. Ender Fluix crystals! Ooh! That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna skirt around this thing very carefully and head back home. See you guys back there where I'm gonna finish doing the mob spawner. So this is gonna be fun. I'll probably speed this up. Alright, so this goes whichever way you're facing. Hit! Jeez! Ah! Trying to do this when you don't have the capability of flight is hard. I'm sure that hole's not a big deal. It'll make it easier to see in there if I want to see mobs that are dropping, so that's good. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm going to leave this episode off here. I got everything accomplished that I wanted to, and I believe I'm going to be able to get it right within the amount of time that I wanted to get it done. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It took me a very long time to set it up, and then I'm going to have to edit it and export it. All this stuff is happening the day before it goes out, so I'm going to have to rush it a little bit. But if you guys haven't already, please go check out my Valentine's Day special series, which is the About Love, Hate, and the Other Ones. It's on my main channel at the bottom. It has its own section under Holiday Specials. And, I mean, it's a puzzle platformer. It's not the absolute coolest game in the world, but I think it's pretty awesome, and I enjoy playing it. I got better with editing through the series, so, you know, the first few episodes are going to be just me flying through it because the first levels are easy, and then a few episodes later they get harder and I have to do some cuts and stuff so that I can fit it within the episode. And then I just started getting creative with the editing. So the later episodes are going to be quite a bit more entertaining, I think. So I hope you guys enjoy that series, and please let me know if you like it or not. Give it some thumbs up and some comments. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Destiny Islands. If you liked it, give that like button a lovable lick, and bark at each other in the comments. Pot that subscribe button if you want to keep up with me and all the howling that I do. Keep humble and hungry, my pups. Howl at you next time. Oh god, you came out of nowhere, man. Not okay, not okay, not okay, not okay, not okay. No, 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 no. Oh yeah. This song is hard. Oh man, can I make it through the first try? I don't know. I don't know. How did that not kill you? Not cool. Breath. Die. I successfully used it. Yay.